Hi, I'm Ava DuVernay, the director of Selma. So this is a scene that I really love, and if I'm honest, I probably just love all the scenes with King and Coretta. One of the reasons why I love this relationship so much is because it allows us to really see King as a man. I mean, here you see the brother taking out the trash. Not, part of the iconography of King. And so it's important that we found these places where we can humanize him, where we, brought him down from the mountaintop and really, unencased him from marble and really made him, breathe and live as any man would in his kitchen, telling his wife that he's about to leave on a long trip. And here, just working with the extraordinary actors, David Oyelowo and Carmen Ejogo, to really find the physicality of this moment through the blocking, really try to figure out what could they be doing in this kitchen as subtext for the challenges in their relationship. And here's where we found him fumbling in the cabinets, looking for the trash bag because he hasn't been home enough to know where they are. And so in this film, in this scene, you see all the tension between them, and it really comes to the surface when he has to tell her that he's leaving on another trip to go to Selma. And really the truth of the matter is Coretta Scott King was very supportive of everything that he did, but in my exploration of the characters, it was trying to ask, at what point does it become hard to be the wife of someone who's constantly gone?
Put these things away in your bag now. I didn't realize you were leaving so early.
And so in this scene, you see some of the tension building between them. Here in this scene also, we start to bring in the idea of surveillance and the government watching King and his comrades, which is public record, the counterintelligence program, COINTELPRO, a big part of the narrative here. And as we see here, I just got to stop and say, look at Bradford Young. Look at that shot. And anyway, Bradford Young, cinematographer extraordinaire. So, but yeah, just really bringing in the whole idea of the fact that every move they were making is being watched, and we see that as this scene ends, and you'll see why. Beyond that, in this space, we're also really exploring King's spirituality. Obviously, he's Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. His pulpit is so much a part of how he was projecting himself to the world. He was pastor, he was minister, he was psychologist, but he also was strategist, tactician, prankster. He had an ego. He, was often depressed and felt the weight of the movement on his shoulders, which we try to illustrate here. But really just the goal of painting the full picture of him as a human being is what we were striving for in every single scene. Here he calls a woman in the middle of the night, knowing what we know of or what we believe about Dr. King and some of his extramarital activities. There's a bit of a misdirect here. You might be thinking he's calling a lover or something, but no, it's for solace. Because he is on a mission, and his mission is to secure voting rights for all people. And so here he calls to a fellow kindred spirit for a little bit of soothing. And it's Mahalia Jackson. And this is Selma.